So they keep on erasing my videos on Instagram or whatever. Phone's not recording my videos. I'm on. Just gonna use my YouTube. My eyes be leaking, y'all. Like they just leak for no reason. However, what I was talking about earlier, and I wasn't able to get it up on the Instagram, was I had said how people like you could have people around you and they just like do dirty and you don't even know it, right? Like one of my that last video or whatever. And it's amazing when you're gifted because some things that you consider a gift, can also be, I don't want to say the curse, because it only becomes that when you feel like, well, when you come to realization of how many times it's happened, like me forgetting stuff. Most people be like, oh, it's just short-term memory loss, Alzheimer's, whatever. But no, it's happens to me because it's something different. And because people have physically hurt me, it's like a rejuvenation. And they hurt me, it was like a rebirth. For real. So I'm going to tell you, when that happens, if you go back to the beginning of time, like coming out the womb, and your first sight, like when you first opened your eyes and you see like the first thing, and maybe just so happy sky with them red and gold leaves on it, the trees. It's like, is there anything more beautiful than that? I'm dehydrated, slightly dehydrated. What is like, is there anything more beautiful than that? Trees. And another something. Blessings. Like, I know I'm born blessed. January 5th, 1980. Great one. New Maya. Also born with the blessing of Duche Shuri, me. Um, and with that comes power, of course. And it's beautiful. It's energy. And I'm able to do a lot of things. Like, one of the big things, though, I'm going to say this, is if you're not around love, like true, real love, that's where the forgetfulness comes in at. Because when certain episodes happen, being around real people who genuinely care about you, that's what actually brings you back, like, to remember things from the past, like happy stuff. When you're not around it, you tend to forget everything, like sometimes even yourself, because when that stuff happens, when you get to forgetting about you, that's because the motherfucker around you is not genuine. They not really for you. They the reason that it's happening for real. And I love my eyes. I love my ears. I love my mind. Like, I love a lot of things about me. One of the things that I am a little bit dissatisfied with is my weight, because I have more weight on me. I've always been healthy. And I mean, I'm still healthy. Like, to the next person seeing me, they, whatever. She nice, whatever. Even though it doesn't matter. Coming from them is about how I feel, like being a woman. And due to the nature of things that was done to me, I ain't even gonna say nature. Due to the bullshit that was done to me, I'm like, getting weight back, but I'm still like 20 pounds lighter than what I should be. And I don't like that, because I feel things because of that. Things that I would be able to more so control if my weight was right. And it kind of like bothers me that people of color, we try to, or we have the nerve to sit up and talk to our children and to each other about us being kings and queens and royalty, and like where we come from and what was taken from us and our true rights. And you can have royalty sitting right in front of you, and you a dog that royalty for some money or for a white man. And when I say white man, I'm not saying it to be prejudiced. I'm saying that in the beginning, that's how it started. Motherfuckers was greedy. And due to the nature of their greed, people of color, people with melanin of all races, all ethnicities began to fall because of that one particular breed that was lacking in melanin. And they wouldn't have never been able to get to any of our own had not our own felt the need to be greedy or want more outside of what they had, when they could have generated more with what they had for real. And people in today's society are suffering. They don't got jobs. They don't have health insurance. They lacking food. It's so many things that are lacking within communities, and not just urban communities, all over. It's communities that are truly lacking. And I myself, being blessed, I can openly speak on that. It's me being blessed, have the knowledge, and I have the power as well as the will to fix all of that. The sad thing about it is, it's the people of my own racial, color, creed, even gender. Like, when I mean, it's my own motherfucking people that would rather knock me down and tell a lie to their kid about how they kings and queens and how this is supposed to be like this and that was taken from them, instead of tell their kid, hey, we do have a princess here. She really is the queen. She's a princess. We really do have a princess of melanin color that is alive and that is actually supposed to be up on the podium. We're not supposed to have a president right now. As of 1980, we were not supposed to have a president. Everything was supposed to have been overturned. The government was supposed to have been overturned and given to Jeanette Cherie. But instead, y'all would rather drug me, steal from me, and cause me to become a upset and unhappy individual, just to bring out what could be the worst in me that hurts your own. Like, how could you, the people that's involved with shit happening to me, how could you possibly look at your child and tell your child that you love them and you will see them tomorrow? if you the one that's trying to take tomorrow away? Think about that. Now, secondly, the bitch that's in Texas that stole my motherfucking identity when I went to prison back in 2003. And yes, I went to prison on some faulty ass shit because Jeanette Cherie sees. And when Jeanette Cherie sees, she cannot read or else her eyes will change, literally the letters. And I'm not talking about dyslexia. They put me in prison for 10 years. Over the 10 years that I was in there, they developed the internet. It's a lot connected to that. And so far already, I have quite a few states underneath my belt that owe me money, civil suits. And there's quite a few artists that owe me money. Everybody that's been doing these films and these movies, these video shoots, this music, and y'all been hollering my name and y'all shit, y'all owe me. Be it Jeanette Cherie, and change it to any other language you choose to change it into. It's my name. Deuce Nimamaya Duche Jeanette Cherie, me. You motherfuckers owe me money because y'all been pulling for me. And y'all have been hurting me while y'all do it. Y'all have been interrupting my life. And you want to know, well, how could that even be possible? Because in January 5th, 1980, when I was born, the government was supposed to have been overturned and I was supposed to have been in a nice mansion, stone, brick house, whatever the fuck you want to call it, so that I wasn't around society feeling everybody's motherfucking vibrations. Or looking at them reading their whole lifestyle, letting them know if they going to heaven or hell. And I don't want to say hell. It's just prison. It's like I mean, it's up there, but it's prison. Like, so you do some shit down here and think that your life was great and that you prayed and everything's all good. No, it's a prison up there, and you go to prison there, just like a prison here. So it's people that didn't spend time in prison here on earth that's just gonna go straight up to prison there. Like, real talk. I ain't lying about it. I'm dead ass serious about that, y'all. It's a prison. So some of y'all that done already did some shit, y'all already signed up for the prison up there, for real. Judgment, Lady Justice, call it what the fuck you want. But I'm gonna tell you like it is, and I ain't saying it just to be mean. I'm just further letting y'all know in case y'all decide that y'all want to change something about yourselves, become a little bit more uh spiritually grounded, have a little bit more faith than what you claim to have. Because I mean, you can't call everything the devil and not believe in God and just feel like it's God when you get some money. That's a lot of y'all problem, for real. It don't work like that. And the devil is energy, is bad energy bounce. There's no whatever y'all choose to make it out to be up there that's running around or down like in where y'all consider called hell or whatever. I mean, no, it's not like that. Next to that, oh yeah, the bitch in Texas. Like, I don't know if niggas flocked to this bitch to find out who the fuck she was just so they could get lucky and say that they was with her. But you niggas is some thought ass niggas because it wasn't me. They put me in prison and I'm the real one. So the fake bitch that was in Texas, probably still in Texas, that's using my motherfucking identity, bitch. I done already contacted like the FBI and them motherfuckers or whatever, and they shitless. So just know that when I come, I'm coming full fold. And if the bitch has ever known me or like crossed my paths, then she knows that I don't give a fuck about throwing these hands. I kick in your motherfucking door. I come sit in your shit and look at you like a motherfucker, like on real shit. People that know Jeanette Cherie, aka Lil B, know that I really don't. I really don't care. I come to your motherfucking house, knock on your shit. I don't give a fuck. The motherfucking nigga that lied that got me locked the fuck up. When I got sick and tired of being sick and tired, yes, I did. I drove all the way to that nigga's establishment and called the motherfucking number and walked all around that motherfucking bar looking for that nigga while he was on the phone. I got cut off. I don't know what happened. However, that nigga, Michael Anthony Lather Jr., yeah, Fremont, Ohio. Mm-hmm. You know you owe me, nigga. You and that bitch Regina Lee, along with the Port Clinton motherfucking police department. I got my civil suit already going in for that shit. I'm like taking all that. I'm gonna own Port Clinton. Besides the fact that I'm gonna take my ass to the White House, you know, I'm gonna motherfucking get there. And they keep telling me I gotta wear heels. I don't understand the whole factor, the thing with the heels. Like I'm just like my slide slippers or some wedges because I like to be comfortable. And apparently I get to change the game on all of this. Like, and I believe that's what I'm gonna do. I'm like a comfortable grandma that likes to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And the bitch in Texas. Yeah, bitch in Texas. Anybody that know that bitch running around with my name, Jeanette Horn, Cherie, they calling her Renette, whatever the fuck they calling this bitch. I don't know if she's supposed to be black or if she's supposed to be Mexican. Whatever the fuck she is, bitch, you're not me. You never could be. However, you more than welcome to go to prison. I mean, if they wanna swap that shit out, you know, that would be awesome. Even though I already said in that motherfucker, most of you niggas wouldn't even last 10 years in a motherfucking prison. You niggas cry. I didn't heard, or yeah, heard some niggas crying over 17 months, 16 months, 2 years. I didn't hear motherfuckers crying over, and I'm just listening and looking at them like, damn, dog. I'm sorry to hear that. And then when you give them that little bit of sympathy, like, you know, look at my lips. Stop. And I just drank a whole glass of water. When you sit there and you give them like that little bit of sympathy, whoo, child, let me tell you. That's when they go all the way in. Like, then I had this happen to me, and I had that happen to me, and this, and that. And then I have to shut a nigga up, like, nigga, listen. And this motherfucker know who I'm talking about, too. Because I know he don't watch my shit. He be stalking. So, I'm like, you need to shut that shit up. You sitting here crying to me about 2 motherfucking years. I had to tell my baby daddy that shit, too, as well. So, it was 2 motherfuckers I had to tell that shit, too, to shut the fuck up. While they was crying to me about some motherfucking months that they had to do in a motherfucking prison or the county, because I don't even think that one nigga went to prison. I think that nigga just did some county time, couldn't take it. However, crying about their time, crying about his time, and I had to tell that nigga, you sitting here crying to me like a bitch about 2 motherfucking years, nigga. I had 8 more to that. I sat in that bitch for 10 years, and then I had to spend the next 5 years ducking and dodging the motherfucking police because I was, you know, living out of state. I mean, what the fuck can they say now? I am because, like, I am who the fuck I am. So, I spent the next 5 years traveling back and forth to check in with a PO across state lines because I had moved out of state due to some other shit. So, I couldn't even make my bread the way I wanted to make my bread because I was living under the motherfucking radar for 5 years. So after doing 10 years, having to be under the radar for 5 years, and having motherfucking fines and child support and all this extra shit that I have to pay and take care of, who the fuck was supposed to have been living like a goddamn millionaire? Like, give it, let me understand this shit. However, I had to tell a nigga to shut the fuck up. Because they was sounding like a bitch to me crying. And the motherfucker looked at me like he was in disbelief, or like I had just told a lie out of my mouth. How the fuck did I just tell a lie out of my mouth when, like, I know I was in prison for 10 years. I know I was on paper for 5 years. So, a nigga gonna look at me like he shot. I don't know what's happening. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Here we go. So, like, he acted like he was shot. And I gotta cut this so I can get some juice going. And I didn't understand why he wanted to act like he was shocked, like what I said was something. That's a little white man. I was like that. I ain't soaked in the shower in a couple days. Yeah, soaked in the shower. Like, y'all understand. However, I'm starting to warm up. life can be, damn, you know, English language. I can get away with English language. Then I'm the baby girl, so I can get away with a lot of stuff for real. My dad wouldn't hurt me. Um, but then I don't do nothing. Like I don't never like show out for real. So I've been a good girl for real. Grandma, I know I did that before. I should have, rightfully did it as far as having my baby at a young age. However, he forgave me for that. He did. I changed diapers. We changed them together. Because it took me a while to get over the smell of shit, a weak stomach. And baby puke. When they get that milk that from me. Got, got through it. Got through it. And, oh, goodness. And then when they belch in your when they belch in your face, like after they done puked and it be like hot, smelly, oh goodness, you gotta love babies because they innocent though. Like they don't they 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 be fucking you up before they even old enough to walk. They be fucking you up. Like, damn. You know, I love them. Anywho, um, oh yeah, people would do you wrong. All the people in the movie, videos,